Welcome back. All right. So we just got one game today because it's New Year's Day. So Happy New Year to all and all of that. We got one game tonight and we got 12 games tomorrow. So tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. So this is a matinee game for those of you in Los Angeles as the Kings host the New Jersey Devils. New Jersey won this matchup at home December 12th by a score of 3-1. The Devils are 24-13-3 overall. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. The Kings are 21-10-5 overall. They're 6-2-2 in their last 10. Timo Meier, 14 goals, 14 assists for 28 points. Bratt also has 14 goals, but he has 33 assists with those 14 goals for 47 points. On the Kings side, Kempe, 17 goals, 18 assists for 35 points. And Foegele, 11 goals, 11 assists, 22 points for Warren Foegele. So that's the game for tonight. Let me know your winner, and we move on to the 12-game night tomorrow. Got 4 games starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, 1 a half an hour later, 2 half an hour after that, and then we've got 2 at 9 Eastern, 2 at 10 Eastern, and 1 at 10:30 Eastern tomorrow night. So it's going to be a full night for me. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Carolina and Florida. Florida's won the first 2 meetings, so they're trying to sweep the season series. November 29th, it was a 6-3 win for Florida. November 30th, a 6-0 win for Florida. Carolina needs to show they've improved since those matchups. The Canes are 22-13-2 overall. They're 5-4-1 in their last 10. And it feels like the struggles that they had in the month of December started with that end of November set against the Florida Panthers. Florida's 23-13-2. They're 6-4 in their last 10. On the Carolina side, Aho, 12 goals, 28 assists for 40 points. Roslovic, 17 goals now to go with 8 assists for 25 points. He's on pace for over 30 goals. Maybe he'll get there. On the Florida side, Tkachuk, 13 goals, 22 assists, 35 points. And Rodriguez, 7 goals, 9 assists for 16 points for Evan Rodriguez. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Boston and the Rangers. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again February 1st and February the 5th. The Boston Bruins, 20-15-4 on the season, 5-4-1 in their last 10. The Rangers, 16-19-1. They're 2-8 in their last 10. Lindholm for the Bruins has been better lately. 6 goals, 13 assists, 19 points. And Zacha, 9 goals, 9 assists, 18 points. The Bruins have been getting better depth scoring here and there, so the picture's improved for them. Although 5-4-1 in their last 10 says there's still more improvement to be made. Tkachuk, 10 goals, 13 assists, 23 points for Trocheck. Not Tkachuk, Trocheck. I'm going to be saying Tkachuk's name again before this is done, but not here. Zibanejad, 6 goals, 15 assists, 21 points for Zibanejad. There's been all kinds of talk about how upset people are with Zibanejad amongst Rangers fandom and whatnot. I'm sure management's not happy with his production either. It's hard to trade a guy when he's not producing and he's got a high cap hit on his contract. And then there's the length of that contract as well. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Minnesota and Washington. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Minnesota on March the 27th. The Wild, 23-11-4, but they're 4-6 in their last 10. They are coming off that win against Nashville last night. Washington, 25-10-2. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They won that game over Boston last night. On the Minnesota side, Boldy, 13 goals, 18 assists, 31 points. And Hartman had a point last night, so maybe he'll start getting things going. He just has 4 goals, 4 assists for 8 points on the season. On the Washington side, Dylan Strome, 11 goals, 29 assists, 40 points. And Dubois, quietly having a good season. I think, honestly, it's because the expectations in Washington are lower. He doesn't have to score goals. He has 5 goals to go with 23 assists for 28 points. I think it's just been a good fit for Dubois. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Detroit and Columbus. So these are 2 teams that have been making some noise lately, trying to move their way up the standings. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again February 27th and March the 1st. Detroit's 15-18-4 on the season. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Columbus 16-16-6 overall. They're 4-3-3 in their last 10. On the Detroit side, Larkin, 13 goals, 16 assists, 29 points. He did have a goal in that game last night. And Kane has been heating up too. 7 goals, 10 assists, 17 points so far for Patrick Kane this season. On the Columbus side, Voronkov, 13 goals, 11 assists, 24 points for him. And Kent Johnson, quietly having a good season, 24 games, 10 goals, 11 assists, 21 points. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between Toronto and the Islanders. So this is the third and final meeting. December 21st, the Islanders won this matchup 6-3. And then yesterday, The Toronto Maple Leafs won 3-1 in impressive fashion. Now Toronto 23-13-2 will try to get a win for this season series. Toronto 6-4 in their last 10. The Islanders 14-17-7. They're 4-6 in their last 10, and they're trying to win the season series themselves. On the Toronto side, Nylander 23 goals, 20 assists, 43 points has been good. Tavares, anytime Matthews is out, Tavares shows he can still be a key guy. 19 goals, 19 assists, 38 points for Tavares. On the Islanders side, Horvat 10 goals, 17 assists, 27 points, and Kyle Palmieri 12 goals, 14 assists for 26 points for Palmieri. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific start between the Ottawa Senators and the Dallas Stars. This is the first of two meetings. They'll meet again in Ottawa on January the 12th. Ottawa's 19-15-2 overall. They're 7-3 in their last 10. Dallas 22-13-1. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. On the Ottawa side, Giroux 9 goals, 15 assists, 24 points. I would have said, a month ago, well, if he wants to get some playoffs this year, he'd probably have to get traded, but with the way that Ottawa's been playing, maybe he'll be playing some playoff games for Ottawa this year. Tkachuk, 16 goals, 19 assists, 35 points. I did say it wouldn't be the last time I said his name. There he is again. That's Brady Tkachuk. The name's there again. Matthew Tkachuk, of course, for Florida. And not a Tkachuk for the Rangers. Dallas, Hintz, 16 goals, 6 assists, 22 points. Continues to get the goals when needed, and Duchesne has heated up again after a prolonged drought. 14 goals, 19 assists, 33 points for Duchesne this season. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between the Anaheim Ducks and the Winnipeg Jets. This is the second of 3 meetings. On December 18th, Anaheim won this matchup 3-2. These teams meet again April 16th. Anaheim's getting better. They're 15-17-4 overall. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Winnipeg 27-11-2. So they are 7-2-1 in their last 10. On the Anaheim side, Strome 7 goals, 12 assists, 19 points. And Gauthier, 5 goals, 12 assists, 17 points for Cutter. On the Winnipeg side, Velarde, 18 goals, 17 assists, 35 points. Velarde's had a very good career. And I told people for years he'd have a very good career. Just his back was a problem. Scheifele, 22 goals, 22 assists, 44 points. I never at any point in a video ever said, well, Velarde's a bust. I was wrong on Velarde. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between Buffalo and the Colorado Avalanche. This is the second of 2 meetings on December 3rd. Colorado won this matchup 5-4. Buffalo's 14-20-4. They're 3-7 in their last 10. They just lost against Dallas, which broke their 3-game winning streak. Colorado 23-15, and they're 8-2 in their last 10. Colorado's really heated up. On the Buffalo side, Zucker, 11 goals, 15 assists, 26 points. And Peterka, 10 goals, 16 assists, also 26 points for the Sabres. On the Colorado side, Middlestad, a former member of the Buffalo Sabres, 8 goals, 16 assists, 24 points. Arturi Lehkonen, 14 goals, 6 assists, 20 points for Lehkonen thus far this season. Also at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, we have Utah, the Hockey Club of Utah, going into Calgary to play against the Flames. On October 30th, Utah beat Calgary 5-1. These teams meet again on April the 1st. Utah is 16-15-6 overall. They're 4-4-2 in their last 10, whereas Calgary 18-12-7. They're 5-3-2 in their last 10, and they are now, I believe, above the playoff line. On the Utah side, Gunther, 16 goals, 17 assists, 33 points. Schmaltz, 6 goals, 23 assists, 29 points. On the Calgary side, don't look now, but Huberdeau has looked pretty good lately. 16 goals, 13 assists, 29 points. Connor Zary had a goal last night. 9 goals, 12 assists, 21 points. And I'm wearing Calgary because I kind of like their chances. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between Philadelphia and Vegas. On November 25th, Vegas won this matchup in a shootout by a score of 5-4. Philadelphia 17-17-4. They're 5-5 in their last 10. Philadelphia just needs to go on a run. I don't know if they're going to, but they need to. On the Vegas side, they're 25-9-3 overall. They're 8-2 in their last 10, coming off a loss against Montreal. They'll probably be a bit of an ornery bunch against the Philadelphia Flyers. On the Philadelphia side, Tyson Foerster, 10 goals, 7 assists, 17 points for Foerster. Lawton, 8 goals, 13 assists, 21 points for Lawton. On the Vegas side, Eichel, 10 goals, 38 assists for 48 points. He's been remarkable. So's Mark Stone when he's in the lineup. 23 games played, but 8 goals, 22 assists, 30 points for Stone. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between Vancouver and Seattle. I'm ready to get mad all over again. Vancouver 17-11-8 overall. They're 3-3-4 in their last 10. They haven't been playing well. Seattle 17-19-2 overall, 4-5-1 in their last 10. They have a chance to win 3 in a row with this one, and it would be 2 out of those 3 wins would be against Vancouver. On December 28th, of course, it was an overtime win for Seattle, 5-4, in a game that Vancouver controlled for most of it and then decided, March 1st and April the 2nd are the other meetings between these teams. On the Vancouver side, DeBrusk, 16 goals, 11 assists for 27 points, and Brock Besser's been productive. 29 games, 14 goals, 11 assists, 25 points on a team where they need more points from their star players. For Seattle, Beniers broke out of a drought against Vancouver, and he's continued that. So 6 goals, 14 assists, 20 points for Beniers, and McCann, 13 goals, 15 assists, 28 points for him. 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific start between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the San Jose Sharks on December 5th. It was an evisceration of the Sharks, an 8-1 win for Tampa Bay. The Bolts 20-12-2 on the season, 7-3 in their last 10. On the San Jose side, things have gotten ugly. 11-23-6 overall, 1-8-1 in their last 10. On the Tampa Bay side, Hagel 17 goals, 24 assists, 41 points. Very productive season for him thus far. And Kucherov doing Kucherov things. 17 goals, 37 assists for 54 points. On the San Jose side, Toffoli, 14 goals, 11 assists, 25 points. And Celebrini, 28 games played, 12 goals, 15 assists, 27 points. So if you grade this season for the San Jose Sharks based on Celebrini's development, you have to think that part's been a success thus far. But let me know your picks for tomorrow as well. Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.